Good morning, Alan Johnston here from Piranha again. Tell you a little story. Very recently on the long weekend I was up at Mansfield and I got pulled over by the constabulary for having not actually tyres sticking out too far past the guards, but actually mud flaps that weren't long enough. Now obviously regulations do change and it's important we keep up to date with regulations. Now the thing that's interesting about this car is we've actually got no mud flaps and no flares, so this is actually going to be a prime candidate for getting booked. The answer to the problem to make this car nice and legal and safe, because it's a terrific looking vehicle, is to put some good quality aftermarket flares that are actually wide enough that covers the side of the tyre. Now what we have to do is you can't just have the tyre covered up to here, it's actually got to come to the side. Now with these new aftermarket flares it will do that. The second thing is the new requirement on mud flaps, which I just learnt the hard way, used to be a mud flap had to come to the centre of your axle, not anymore. 300mm from the ground is the maximum. So it's got to be less than 300mm from the ground for the mud flap. So as the car goes up, the mud flap needs to come down further. So guys, if you're going to fun in the bush and you're going to modify your vehicle, make sure you keep up to date with your state's regulations for what is actually required, because it does vary from state to state. But we know in Victoria what we need to do for this guy, so we'll have him 100% right.